really proud of the guys that played late and how hard they played and that they gave us a chance. You know, this game was just like a lot of our other games. You know, the kids competed hard. We just turned it over way too much to be successful. We are rebounding the ball better. I credit them a lot for that, for making some corrections there. But you just can't give a team 12 more shots at the goal than what you have. They got 12 more shots on the goal, and we shot more free throws. We did a lot of things really right, especially after that first start of the second half, and just turnovers. You know, there's a difference. Just our lack of fire coming out of halftime was just is disgraceful. I can't explain it. You know, we had guys that didn't sprint back, and I don't understand it. You know, I do think that there's enough good players here. We are young, we are learning, but we're getting better. I thought Malik played hard tonight, if not well. You know, it's 7 rebounds in 23 minutes. That's a good step. I thought his defense around the rim was better. We're just not, you know, offense was a struggle the first half, and then, you know, just taking care of the ball. I thought we found stuff that worked for us in the second half, but then because we gave up that big early run coming out of halftime, we had to get away from our defensive game plan. And when you do that and you put the pressure on those veteran guards they have, they're going to make you pay. They're not going to beat themselves, and they didn't, and we did.
Questions? Coach, you know, you touched on it for a second, but you guys had a little bit of trouble generating offense out there tonight. You know, what were some of the reasons y'all weren't able to?
Turnovers. I mean, we shot 52% in the second half. I mean, first half, you know, I can't tell you. We took some atrocious shots at times, and they weren't in the mood, but 24 turnovers. I mean, it's as simple as that. If we cut that to 12 and get 12 more shots, even the percentage we're shooting, we're going to end up scoring in the mid-70s, which for this team, it's really good. We'll take mid-70s, but because we, you know, decision-making, turnovers. I mean, and this team, if Courtney Alexander and Junior Clay have 12 turnovers and 7 assists, and Junior had all 7 of those, then we're probably in trouble, because those are the two guys that have to handle the ball the most for us. I just thought our decision-making and their defense had a lot to do with it. You know, they're good, and they don't let you run a lot of offense, but I thought we were prepared for it. I just thought we made really bad decisions on pass and catch and dribble, and we carried that over. Even though we played really hard, we carried that into the second half. And you know, at halftime, we'd held them to 37% from the floor and 22% from the three, and they're a very good offensive team. And we weren't ahead, and we were down, and that's a problem. And so then we have such a bad start to the second half. We had to get to play a little different, and I thought the kids did a great job. We competed and we fought and we played our tails off, but we could never take care of the ball just enough to make it where, hey, we're getting ready to win this game. Every time we'd get it to 10 and we would turn it over. And just silly, I mean, we turned it over passing the ball sideline. We turned it over, I mean, in transit twice, passing the ball sideline. You know, we just can't make those plays. And it's been our team. Our first shot defense is usually pretty good. Even tonight, we held them to 42%, 43%, even though in the second half we weren't quite as good. They hit some shots, but just have to take care of the ball. Take care of the ball, you got a chance to win any game. If this team will rebound and take care of the ball, we could beat anybody in our conference. And that part of it's been a struggle. But you know, in our half-court offense, we've got to be able to throw to all the Micaiah Henry and him deliver. We've got to depend on Courtney Alexander to make decisions and move the basketball for us and get offensive rebounds, as he had one. And Malik's got to be an offensive threat, and you know he's struggling to find that way just a little bit too, even though he did a little better job in the second half.
Cade, you know, haven't really heard much from you in a while. How did it feel to you know, get back out there and, you know, contribute for your team?
Oh, I love basketball, and I hate sitting, but it was great to just be out there and be with, like you said, be with my team and be able to contribute. Just the fact that I was able to go out there and help in any way I could was great.
How did you feel?
Felt good. Yeah, the brace is the first day off without the brace, or first game off without the brace, and it really just restricts me a lot. I can't, you know, bend my knee all the way and straighten it out all the way with the brace, and it's just really restricting. So I feel like that really helped me out a lot too, just being able to be a little faster laterally and going forward. So I love being out there.
I just felt like there was guys he could guard tonight, and in the last few games he's been a really good drove. They've been just taking the ball at him, and you know, I felt like his gate's not been good, but lately in practice his gate's gotten better. And we just talked on the bench when we were struggling offensively in the first half so much. I said, Cade can guard people in this game. And we just decided, hey, we're going to go. And I've always been a big believer, man, if you got to play your tough guys and you got to play your warriors. And when things aren't going well, and he is definitely a warrior. So he's not full speed. I mean, you can tell he's still not like himself. And, Malik's not full speed 100% yet. But, they just got to play hard. And right now, just play hard gives us a chance. I mean, a dude on one leg led us in rebounding 2.5 weeks ago, and tonight he plays 15 minutes and gets 4 rebounds. He's 6 foot tall, and he does not have all his athleticism back. He just does that because he's got a big old heart in his chest.
Is that one of the reasons why you guys haven't really got as many points in the paint as you? I mean, last time we talked, you said points in the paint were kind of an emphasis for you.
I mean, we should be one of the best interior scoring teams in our league between Micaiah Henry and Malik Martin, Courtney Alexander, Garrett Golday. Just our size and our skill, those guys should be really, really good. And tonight, most people have had to double team them. And tonight they didn't. They just bumped us off the block and really were physical with us, and we struggled to finish it. And we turned it over when we threw it in there some. We just acted unsure of ourselves. And our posts have to play in a crowd a lot, and that's just kind of how it is with some of our lineups. But they've been like that all year. Well, we just need some consistency from some guys, and we need to be able to execute offense enough to get it down there and get them in spacing. But I thought tonight we did early. They didn't deliver, and we kind of panicked, and which is typical for a team with some new guys and young guys. But if we got to depend on Micaiah and Malik, and the game's online, and you need a bucket, the buckets have to come from inside, either on the drive or on the post feed, and preferably both. And we have 2 guys in particular that we think should be really good low post players in this league, and I thought that I think they've proven it over time that they can be dominating post players in this league. I think we changed some stuff because we played Malik at the 5 so much tonight. We don't have a lot of stuff in that he knows at the 5, so we really simplified stuff, which helped our offense in the second half because he's a skilled guy. But we got to keep going. I mean, none of them are going to be easy. Our goal is to be playing the best basketball come tournament time and get in the tournament.